the restaurant during Halloween, and I was really into Lord of the Rings at the time. But there's Luis, he's our CFO. He was a financial analyst and investment banker for Standard & Poor's, and he's in charge of all of our numbers. There's me. I have over 3 years of experience in international business, specifically with startups and sales in Europe, Chile, and San Francisco. And there's Enrique. He's our CTO. He has over 10 years of experience with creating not only systems for big companies such as the National Bank of Chile, but also many startups as well. And he's leading our team with our developers, Rodolfo and Rodrigo, who are over there. They're UTEM students with a big passion for new technology. And Spidelo. We are about to start our alpha testing on Friday in Santiago. We have over 500 registered users and 15 restaurants working with us, including Subway. We are looking for $250K of financing to help us finish development of our iOS and Android native apps and start launching into the rest of Latin America and other countries such as the US and the UK. We see the average market for sales.
Okay, like it a lot more. I have a question though about point of sale.
Yes.
So I have no idea how it works here. I have a good idea in the US, but would you, sorry, would you need to supply iPads or iPod touches? So all of these people that you're looking into already have that point of sale.
Right.
So is that the way that you're targeting them or prioritizing them?
Right, so we're looking for, right now how it works is all the restaurants get an SMS so they don't need internet and an email confirmation, but what we're developing right now is so that any POS that is based on Windows, which in the US, the main ones are Aloha and Micros, they can just like a push notification on top of it. So it like works with what they already have. So you don't have to convince the restaurant to like take on, adopt something else.
Okay.
So what kind of time am I looking at? What kind of customization am I looking at when I get to the US in terms of point of sale integration? What's that cycle going to be like?
I'm sorry?
What's the sales cycle going to be like from the day that the first day you actually knock on their door to actual implementation and the first order coming in? What's that?
So right now it could be done like as long as they can download the thing onto their POS, they can be up within like the day.
So but sales cycle though, like to
sales,
get them. Yeah.
So like I give pitch to them, and
then they consider, they test it, they go back and talk to their,
So we've tested that, and it's taken about like a week to 2 weeks to get the restaurant up and like convinced of working with us. Yeah.
Anything else from the other mentors? All right. Oh, we got one. Marcelo.
You mentioned about to launch. We'll listen to that
on Friday.
On Friday. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Next one is Rentley. Come here, Rentley. There you go.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Well. We need music? Oh, sorry. Presentation? Ah, okay. Yeah. We begin again with the familiar image. Everybody has a lot of stuff in a garage room or a storage room, and we could use all these things to help other people that doesn't have them. Yeah? And we can stop buying a lot of stuff that we don't really need or we only use once or twice. Yeah? That's why we create Rently, which is a secure community marketplace for finding and renting anything from anyone. Yeah? So you can put everything you have for rent. Yeah? So that's our motto. Why buy when you can rent? we want to be fast, we want to be reliable and be safe. And we want to work to promote the social economy, the transparency and collaborative consumption of the goods. Yeah. We want to make this very complex system that no one wants to use in a very simple way for the user. We want to make a certified proximity. We want to keep track of all the things that we have rented and our statistics. We want to make a mobile app to make it more easy. And we want to make a very easy message system for people to communicate inside the platform. And we want to include everyone that can use this platform. The people needing to renting bundles thing, the people who have extra stuff who want to share them, and the global consumption of the sharing. So what is our market? Everybody's familiar with the renting of the cars, but it's a small market comparison with the equipment and tools and the home entertainment, and we can take a slice of that pie for about over $50 billion promoted for 2016. Yeah? There are other platforms that are trying to use this, some competitors, but none of them is really focused on the renting of person to person, mostly in the business to person, and they're not really giving what we want to provide, which is a security for what you are renting, and they just give you the contact, so go to that place and make a deal with them. Yeah? We want to be free. We want to don't take a monthly fee and pay only for the business you made. Taking some fee for every business, for a transactions, and taking advantage of the SEO compatibility. For when you are searching something in Google, one of the things we want to find is somebody has it and it's there, it's close to you. Yeah, and a small market campaign. This is our team. We are a lot, but we have a lot of experience working together in other projects. And we have a plan for a year. And we are looking for partnership and investment. Thank you.
It seems like there should be more on your competitors list. There's been a lot of activity in this space. Where are those other companies?
Yes, there are other companies focused, for example, on the housing renting and for the car renting. But we want to take advantage of the other things that people are not renting, for example, and take advantage of the creativity of the people.
No, I mean companies that are renting stuff, not the car rental or the house rental, but there are other startups that have, you can rent tables, you can rent, stuff from your house.
Yes, we can take advantage for them and including as business on this platform, but we want to explode the things that you have at home on very small business. For example, I don't know, rent a llama for my birthday, or rent bikes when I'm traveling.
But how are you different from the other companies that are already doing exactly that?
Exactly that. For once, we want to work on the payment and insurance of the stuff for any people. Right now, all of them are just giving you the tip of where you can rent them and make a deal with them. Yeah, we want to make the deal for advance. You can rent the stuff by PayPal, for example, on another system, and when you're renting the product, you just go there and pick it up. Yeah? And you can return it by just joining the phones of the different people together, and it's that, and the devolution is right there, and then the money is transferred to both parties if they buy a bond or not.
Hi, I really like your presentation. I have a suggestion. It may not bring you revenue, but it could possibly bring you a lot of goodwill. Have a social good layer. Well, let's say your church needs just to borrow a drill for the weekend. The Boy Scout troop needs an extra tent or an extra sleeping bag for somebody that may not be able to buy a sleeping bag. It may not bring you revenue, but I think there should be a layer of social good underneath what you're doing.
Exactly. That's one of the things we want to do. For example, we can include a program for renting for free for NGOs, for example. Yeah. So, or for example, I have a lot of books in my house that I don't want to make money for them, but I can give it to anyone. So I can just rent them for free on the platform and just ask for a bond if they lose it or damage. For example, it has this platform could go in many directions. So we're not just saying, we want to rent cars and we want to rent houses. We can rent anything that we want, and have different deals for different stuff. Yeah, thank you.
How many users have touched this at this point?
None. We are just developing. We just compiled the idea.
So have you tested it in focus groups or one-on-one with potential users to
Yes.
to validate your feature set and your user experience?
Yes, we are trying to. With many people, there's a lot of people motivated with using this because it could be very huge. Not in matter of just size, but in the amount of things that we can give. And everyone has something that they can share with others. And we don't do it because I'm gonna borrow it to you, but you're gonna break it. But I can borrow it to you for a small fee, and if you break it, you can pay it. How can I make sure of that? Because you already pay for it on the website, and I can be sure of what I can give you through the site.
Okay, no more questions? All right, let's go. Thank you very much, my friend. Here we go, guys. Come on, that's not the spirit. Come on, big applause. Let's start this thing. All right, all right. We're going to have fun. We're supposed to have fun here. So, who comes now? We run, right? Okay. Good spirit. There you go. Thank you. All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So after we run comes a dedo. Then Echo Swarm, get cast, and that's it. And then we're going to have lunch, and we're going to start mentoring again you. So, all right.
Good afternoon. My name is Benjamin Cox, and I represent WeRun. I love to run, just like the 15 million people in the United States that have run any kind of marathon in the last year. But let's see some numbers. Per year, there's like 700 marathons in the United States. That's like 1.8 marathon per day. Almost $525 million just in the registration fee. But the worst part is that if you want to register into any of these runs, is by filling out these boring forms. And that's one of the reasons why I love WeRun. WeRun is the social network that will simplify runners' life. First of all, with the touch of your finger, you can register into any run in your country, city, or area. Also, every kilometer you run, it's going to be worth it because you earn WeRun kilometers that you can exchange them for any product and the runner gear our runners need. Also, you have a GPS map where you can see all your friends and the running statistic. And of course, WeRun, it's going to be innovating because we're going to have WeRun challenges. We're going to up challenges into different cities, and if the user complete those challenges, they're going to win WeRun items. So the users are going to be part of the WeRun community. We're going to get the online to the streets, to the offline community. And of course, all the features our runners need. Notifications, the newsfeed with the latest news. Of course, your friends with the profile running stats and your own profile. Well, our competition is basically this. They don't really connect you directly and attractively with the social networks. WeRun do it. Second, they don't connect you directly with their products. And WeRun, it's going to do it with the WeRun kilometers exchange of kilometers. And of course, they don't have in any application in the world the one registration with the touch of your finger. Our business model is simple. How do we make money? First, we are going to charge a fee by every exchange of we run kilometers. Second, with the premium users. Third, we charge a fee by every registration to any run. And fourth, we're going to charge for the advertising of the brands in the newsfeed category, like Twitter. Our projection, our dream projection, in 3 more years, we're going to earn at mostly $33 million. Our mainly income, it's going to be by the exchange of the we run kilometers. There you can see the premium users, the registration, and the advertising. Our team, it's this: 3 co-founders, 1 civil engineer, 2 business engineer. Our developer, it's Nicolas Palacios, CEO and founder of Epic Games, and our mentor, Pablo Saba, CEO and founder of Byte. Well, runners, all this is going to be available the 1st of June in the alpha version, and all this happening in one place, one pocket, your pocket. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Questions? Michal? No? Alan? Questions. So, have either of you ever run a marathon? There you go.
Yeah, expert. All right, I'll take that. Okay, so there's definitely been some changes, a few different changes. If you had to prioritize the most important features of WeRun, what's of bigger importance? The value exchange between kilometers and tangible goods, or is it the registration process? Which one of those is more important and why?
Well, I think for the users, I think that the runners that in the palm of your hand you can register to any run, that's for the users. But it's going to be like equally important because when you run, you earn we run kilometers. And the plus for the brands is that we're going to get people to their stores.
Is registration really that complicated online that this can survive as a standalone?
Well, if you don't want to innovate, it doesn't. Because, yeah, Nike complete their runs with the boring form online, but they don't have a direct link because if they run the Nike run, they don't going to earn nothing. Just, I don't know, a ticket and discount. But doesn't mean the people that run the marathon or the run are going to be at their stores. So, no, that's why WeRun is going to innovate and doesn't have to go to the web to search the form. And with the palm of your hand, you can register.
So there's a June 1st alpha version.
Yes.
So are you developing in-house? Or are you outsourcing? So you have a future developer?
Yeah, well, Nicolas Palacios is the CEO of Epic Games, a game of a pig that fart, and was was the most downloaded application like for 2 days in Chile and the world. Right now, he is with his own investors in Epic Games, so I put future because in like 2 more weeks, he legally can start developing our app. So that's why I put future, but he is the developer of WeRun.
2 weeks, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So yesterday in a 1-minute pitch, you had a lot of energy, and now you look like you went to a party yesterday night.
No.
So a good feedback for the pitch is try to get some climax and then go back,
Okay.
but keep it up.
Well,
okay?
the energy is because this is like a try, so.
This is not a try. It's never
No,
a try.
I know, but.
Always do the pitch as is your last
Okay.
pitch, okay?
Man, you're a runner, right?
Yes.
Why aren't you dressed like one? Where's your tennis shoes?
Well,
I mean, your running shoes.
Well, I think that it's a bit awkward to present in shorts and running shoes, so that's why.
You want to get my attention? I would also, you know, the things when runner, I would have your logo, that thing that you wear when you run.
Okay.
You just didn't make this up. This came because you're a runner.
Yes.
Okay, so you're personifying your personal passion, your interest in running, you figured something out. You're not like, did you study this at McKinsey or Harvard Business School?
Sorry?
No. Okay. You didn't study this at a consulting firm. You saw a need. Personify yourself. You're your best brand ambassador. Dress like, anyway. Wear nice, wear running stuff.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. you, Oscar. Okay, so now comes a dedo. Where are you guys? Okay, I want to see these changes. So I listen. Listen.